Are we actually improving in Marvel Rivals, or are bots gaslighting us into thinking we're better, or even worse, than we really are? Quickplay is supposed to be a place to practice heroes, learn matchups, and improve. But what if I told you that's all an illusion? Today we're breaking down how bots might be ruining progression, inflating everybody's egos, and making the gap between Quickplay and Ranked feel like two completely different games. Let's talk abundance. Bots in Quickplay create a false sense of skill. AI bots in these games in Quickplay make certain heroes feel stronger than they actually are because they don't react like real players. You could think you're amazing with a hero because you dominate in Quickplay, only to go over to competitive and struggle. Alternatively, if you struggle in Quickplay, it could be because of these bots acting so unpredictably, leading you to doubt your actual skill. Like, why is that person even running over there? Why are they even making that play? They're just doing it. Like, what's the point of that? This game could be gaslighting players into overestimating or even underestimating their abilities. Quickplay feels completely different from Ranked because of bot presence, creating a huge skill gap between the teams. Have you ever just noticed you're on a 3-game lose streak, and then the very next game you absolutely stomp out the next team? It's weird how that works. And in Quickplay, you usually never get a close battle. It's either you stomp them or you get rolled. There is no in between. This leads to players having inflated egos, thinking they're better than they are until they enter Ranked and get destroyed. And on the flip side, some players might think they're actually worse than they are because Quickplay bots behave randomly and don't actually reflect real competitive in-game scenarios. It becomes impossible to practice properly in Quickplay because you never know if you're playing real people. You never know if those situations are actually going to apply in comp. So, looks like we're only going to have to play comp if we want to play against real people. How else can players adapt, and will the devs change this? How are we supposed to tell the difference between bots and real players in Quickplay? Should we just accept this matchmaking system and hope for the best? Or should we demand more transparency? And realistically, even if we do demand more transparency, do we genuinely think the devs will actually change anything or acknowledge the issue? That's why I said, what can we do to change? We know they won't fix it. And what are some ways us as players can adapt? Should we just completely avoid Quickplay entirely and go practice in Ranked and then... But then again, there you go. Now that leads to another conversation of everyone's throwing. I don't have good teammates because they have to practice in Ranked compared to practicing in Quickplay. It's just a whole fiasco. Now, the bots being in the game help with the queue times. That's why you get into games in 2 to 3 seconds. All right. Also, that also makes the game casual and fun in Quickplay. But the amount of bots that is coming through and you just being able to tell, hey, I'm on a 4-game win streak. The game wants me to lose now. We could just genuinely tell when the game wants us to lose or when the game wants us to win. So if these bots are really filling our lobbies, how are we supposed to improve? Quickplay should be a place to learn heroes and refine mechanics. But if we're knowingly or unknowingly farming AI, then we're just wasting time and getting gaslit into thinking we are better or worse than we actually are. The gap between Quickplay and Ranked has never felt bigger, and if the devs don't acknowledge this, how are we supposed to trust the matchmaking? Well, we all know they're probably, and most likely 99.9%, not going to change the matchmaking. What can we do as players? Also, what do you guys think? Have you felt this weird Quickplay versus Ranked gap in your games? Do you think these bots are actually an issue, or are we all just overthinking it? Are we just complaining because we can't rank up and it's hard and we're just all complaining? I'm going to make a video on that. Almost every single competitive game I got into, not even joking, I always had someone on the mic complaining. Never anyone saying good game, good round, nothing. Always complaining. Complaining about hero picks, complaining about not getting healing, complaining about not everything. And we'll still end up winning, but they're just complaining. And it's like, why is everyone just mad and complaining? What is this? What are we doing? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more abundant Marvel Rivals content. Turn on the notifications so you never miss a video. And if you've noticed bots in your games, let me know in the comments. Let's get this conversation going. As always, get 1% better. I'm the Abundant One. Paddle Thumbz is out.
Hey, you subscribed. Does it feel good?